DJ IE de la Cruz from the #1 music channel in the Philippines, Mix. And on behalf of Warner Music Philippines, I wish to welcome you all to this very special media launch. Today, we are officially launching Warner Music Philippines' Global Pinoy Music, or GLOPM initiative. And now we have a lot of amazing surprises for all of you today as we launch GLOPM. Later, we will be joined by representatives of Warner Music Philippines, as well as 4 fabulous artists from the label's roster, along with 4 of the best international music producers in the business today. But before we formally begin the launch, please use the hashtag GLOPM, that is GLOPM. Once again, hashtag GLOPM. If you wish to post about this event on your social media platforms, and please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at WeAreGlowPM, and on YouTube, GlowPM. Also follow Warner Music Philippines on Twitter and Instagram at Warner Music PH, like Warner Music Philippines on Facebook, and subscribe to Warner Music Philippines on YouTube for exciting news and updates on GlowPM and your favorite Warner Music Philippines artists. And now, to kick off the launch, we have a few words from Warner Music Philippines Managing Director, Miss Sarah Smile. But unfortunately, she can't be with us today, so I will be reading her special message for us. Here it goes. It says, "Hi everyone. Good day and welcome to the official media launch of GLOPM, Warner Music Philippines' Global Pinoy Music Initiative. My name is Sarah Smile, the Managing Director of Warner Music Philippines. I am new to this role, having officially taken the reins just last week, and I'm excited to kick off with this special launch. I sincerely apologize that I am unable to personally speak to you today, as I am unwell and have lost my voice. In today's media event, my team and our amazing roster of artists and creatives will walk you through how GLOPM was conceptualized and developed. GLOPM is a collaborative movement which strengthens our global effort to promote Filipino music. It aims to create opportunities, unify, and cut across all borders. I truly believe that Filipino talent is supremely world-class and deserves a platform that allows their music to be experienced and appreciated by a bigger and wider audience. Today, it is my pleasure to present 4 Filipino artists, all of whom have collaborated with different international producers. This has helped elevate their immense talent to the global community. I'd like to thank you again for joining us today and look forward to your support for GLOPM. Take care and stay safe. Without further ado, we proudly present to you GLOPM. Thank you so much, Miss Sarah. Now we have a clear idea as to what GLOPM is all about. And thank you for recognizing that Filipino artists are truly world-class. And to tell us more about GLOPM, please welcome more of our friends from Warner Music Philippines. We have A&R Manager Kelly Mangahas and A&R and Marketing Manager for Visayas and Mindanao, Alex Lim. Hi, Kelly and Alex.
Hey everyone, I'm thrilled to welcome you all as we launch GLOPM, a collaborative movement that aims to strengthen the global effort to promote Filipino music. The campaign aims to showcase Pinoy musicians through all these different borderless platforms while creating opportunities for them to team up with artists from around the world. Warner Music Philippines is pairing domestic talent with Filipino producers or Filipino global artists through GLOPM. The initiative aims to be the leading source of original and diverse Filipino music with tracks that reflect our culture, our shared heritage, and the experiences of every Filipino. With this, Warner Music Philippines makes it possible for domestic and international musicians to learn from each other, as well as create music that will resonate with Filipinos from around the world.
Good day to all of our friends from the press. GLOPM launched its first set of releases, Anticipation by indie pop duo Lian and Nara, who collaborated with internationally acclaimed producer August Rigo, who is known for his work with Justin Bieber, Chris Brown, Sean Kingston, BTS, among many others. Back to the Times by bedroom pop fresh act Rion, and Grammy-nominated record producer Circes Backer, who worked with Maroon 5, Snoop Dogg, Imagine Dragons, CeeLo Green, and Quintino. And Good Old Days by hip-hop R&B artist Quest, recorded with award-winning production of Kuya Productions, who gained massive mainstream popularity with collaborations with Christina Aguilera, Jesse McCartney, Alessia Cara, and Jordan Sparks, to name a few. We are very excited in the months to come, and we are hoping for your solid support as you join us in our GLOPM journey.
Thank you so much, Alex. That really got us even more excited about these collaborations, and we can't wait to hear and know more all about those tracks soon. As promised, we will now be featuring the first 4 artists that are part of Warner Music Philippines' GLOPM initiative. And first up, we have the indie pop duo who recorded their single in collaboration with internationally acclaimed producer August Rigo. Please welcome Lian and Naara.
Hi, hello. Hi, VJ. Hi.
Hello,
Hi,
hello.
everyone.
Please greet everyone watching right now.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Watching right now. Hope you guys are good and safe.
Well, we're now super happy kasi kasama ka na namin ngayon. Lian and Naara, thank you so much for joining us. And sobrang excited kami dito sa inyong pagiging part ng GLOPM. But how about you guys? We want to know how you're feeling. How excited are you for the future of Pinoy music globally? Who would like to start?
Yes. Gesture because I wanted her to speak. But okay, I'll speak. Well, we're very, very excited because even at the start of our music career, that's one of the things that we've always wanted to do was to sort of push Filipino music outside of the Philippines because there's so much talent here that deserves to be recognized. And, this is just one of the important steps that we're taking. And we're very grateful to be part of it.
Mm-hmm. Naara?
Well, I think we're on the way to introducing Filipino music outside, like globally. So sana tuloy-tuloy siya, and we hope na a lot of people will listen to it and appreciate kung ano ba talaga yung totoong Pinoy music.
That's right. And sobrang enjoy na nga namin yung Anticipation. You released it a few months ago, and sobrang nakaka-LSS siya hanggang ngayon. So how is it like working with an international producer for this song?
First, we were... Oh yeah, go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, very easy to work with, and yun nga, syempre, it's our first time to work with an international producer, so medyo kinakabahan kami ni Lian on which song to send him and how many songs to send him and if magugustuhan niya ba yung song. So surprisingly, mabilis naman siyang makatrabaho and nakuha niya agad yung vibe na gusto namin for the song.
So how many songs did you end up sending to August?
20. No, I'm just kidding. On the first here's 20 songs
album.
you can pick from. No, initially we sent like a couple of songs which he can choose from. And Anticipation is one that he really liked. And immediately he went on his studio and started working on it. And I think he just recorded like a voice note of what direction he wanted to do with the song, and immediately we loved it. So it was very easy working with him. Talaga. Super smooth.
Oh, well, we would love to hear also August's side of things.
Yeah.
How was it like working with you, the both of you? So actually, we have a video message from him right now. So let's all watch this.
Hey everybody, August Rigo here. Just wanted to discuss the creative process between myself and the girls, Leanne and Nara, when it came to anticipation and how it looks like it's going to be moving forward for throughout the whole EP. I just think the girls are amazing talents. I feel really blessed to be a part of their journey and that they trust me with the production of the music that they're creating because yeah, every time they send me something new, it's like another level up. It just feels so good to be a part of that. um, Usually what happens is they send me um, like a demo vocal, basically, like, usually piano or guitar and vocals. And I kind of take that and kind of mold it into a direction that I feel can, best suit the song. And, we really, because we can't be in the same room together and we're, thousands of miles away, we have to do everything remotely. So it's basically just us bouncing ideas. Oh, do you think we can do this? Do you think we can do acoustic guitar? Oh, can we try this chord? Oh, I love these chords. Or maybe these type of drums. And it's a very collaborative effort. And I trust their ears, and they trust me. And I think the best. That's the best part of our kind of short but very intimate musical relationship, is that they trust what I'm bringing to the table, and I trust everything that they do because they are absolutely amazing. And I've said it before in a couple of other interviews, but I'll say it again. Like, I feel like they are not even at the beginning of where of their potential. I think they have so much more growth in their careers that they have to embark on. And I think it's, they're just at the tip of the iceberg, and they have so much to offer the music, and I'm excited to be a part of it. So yeah, that's us.
Aw, that's so touching. Kahit hindi ako si
Oh
Lian
my
and Naara, guys. Kahit ako na-touch ako
God.
doon. Pero kayo, girls, what can you say about those beautiful words coming from August Vigo about, how much potential he sees in the both of you, and how trusting your relationship is?
I really can't believe it, but at the same time, it feels so good to hear those words from him, because in some way we've sort of created this bond already, beyond just music, and it all comes down to our love for music. I guess that's why it's so easy for us to work together, is because there's no
Mhm.
ego at all. It's really stripped down to just to the passion that we both share for music. And it's so uh, it just I feel good listening to what he had to say about us, and we really feel the same about him.
Someone please give Lian and Naara a copy of that video.
Yes,
Mapaulit
please.
ulitin yan
please.
every
Subscribe
morning.
it.
Yes, please.
Yes.
I wasn't able to watch the whole video kasi naglag yung internet.
Oh no!
Ganun lang. Pero, napanood ko naman yung the rest. But yes, he's very down to earth and super easy to work with talaga.
Yeah.
And I think, what's important kasi once you found the chemistry between like the producer and the artist, madali na lang lahat eh. Like smooth sailing, like everything from the recording of the vocals, from him sending the final arrangement for the song. Lahat maayos eh. So I think may magic talaga once nakuha niyo na yung kiliti
Yeah.
niyo pareho.
Well, we do believe nga that there was magic in your relationship and mukhang nag-enjoy talaga kayo kasi I caught something that August said actually. Sabi niya parang working with them on this song and the rest of the EP.
Oh, yeah,
So,
I saw your face react to that.
oo nga, wait, so is there an EP coming out na ano, lahat yon parang you also worked with August Rigo with all the songs?
It is part of the plan, and we're
Yes.
planning to release it hopefully next year, early
Next
next year.
year.
Yeah,
Ooh,
very
okay.
exciting.
Thank you so much for revealing that much. We'll be waiting for that. But, now let's talk about anticipation. So, what is the song about? And what's the story behind the lyrics as well?
Well, this song was written in 2018, and it was a pretty long time ago. And I guess our disposition then was we were listening to a lot of artists like Anderson Paak. Those artists were really groovy and really are very percussive when they write. And so we wanted to create something like that. And that's how Anticipation was made. I'm not sure if it's a personal experience. I always ask that. But I guess in a way it was. Like, I mean, in a way we're all yearning for someone to inspire us or for someone special, right? So I guess that's where we were coming from when we wrote it. So yeah.
Mhm. Nara, anything to add?
It's about songs about just having fun and flirting.
Gusto ko yung medyo shy ka nang sinabi mo ng
Yeah,
flirting.
right.
And flirting. No shame, no shame. Yes. Gusto ko yung kung gaano kayo ka-fierce sa on stage. Parang kapag when you're talking about it,
Yeah.
biglang ang mellow bigla. But
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody wants to see you perform it na. This is such a great performance, guys. You're gonna love it. But before that, guys, what is your message to everyone watching right now? Would you like to invite them and invite them to support GLOPM?
Oh, do I speak?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
go. Go.
I guess just please do support GLOPM, and Anticipation is just one of the songs that are part of this wonderful project by Warner Music PH. And of course GLOPM. And we're very, very grateful to be part of it. And we just also we just also want to say thank you to everyone who's worked with us on this wonderful song. Of course, August Rigo for being so open to all of our ideas and being so down to earth and being the coolest guy ever. For our team, for the visuals who helped us really create the story behind Anticipation. I think what makes it special is when people listen to it, that image of us in the red and the red background automatically pops up. And we have Dix Perez, Jessica Buay, our stylist, to thank for that. Dix Perez, who took our photo, Rudolph, who did our hair, Seng Zulweta, who did our makeup. Thank you guys so much. And to everyone who's listening, we hope that you will continue to support GLOPM. Thank you. Doc, do you have anything to add?
I think that's it. Please continue to support GLOPM and the rest of the artists.
Yay! And later on, may-meet pa natin yung iba pang artists
Yeah.
na kasama natin dito sa GLOPM initiative ng Warner Music Philippines. But for now, it's time for us to watch this performance of Anticipation by Lian and Naara! Woohoo!
Too weak for speaking, I just had to hang up the line. I ain't wasting any more time, I gotta see ya, I gotta see ya. The world isn't certain, but you got me hung up on your touch. And I just need a daily dose of you. That's why I got a little bit of anticipation going on, got a bit of anticipation going on in my head right now. listen, this one go, you ought to know this one ain't just for show. I got a little bit of that's all. I got a little bit of anticipation going on. Got a bit of anticipation going on in my head right now. In your head, got a little bit of anticipation going on. Got a bit of anticipation going on in my head right now. Oh yeah, got a little bit, oh, going on in my head right now. Just a little bit going on. I got a bit of anticipation going on in my head right now, babe.
Hey! Grabe, what a performance. I just want to know what is going on in your head while you're performing. Kasi grabe yung swag din nyo and you're really in the zone, we can really see na you're enjoying your performance and that you love what you're doing and you have a message to send across through your song.
What was going on in her head? Go, talk. What's going on in your head?
Well, to be honest, the guitar rips, super nasarapan ako. So parang
It really
just
takes you to that.
yeah, in the zone. And
Yeah.
I was in the zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same for me, I think.
Mhm.
And yeah, just how, and I love it when we play around. Like that's why I do all those things just to release the tension and just to have fun.
Yeah.
I play, I rap it.
Yes. Thanks for giving us a sneak peek into your show. We miss live performances so much.
Me too.
And this is just, something that you can anticipate when you go see Lian and Naara live. They really play around. You won't just be listening to basically like the album track. They
Yeah,
change things
yeah.
up a bit. And,
Mhm.
they really perform with all their heart and soul. So can't wait to see you guys
Thank you.
perform live as well. But thank you so much for performing today.
Thanks,
Dito sa
Ai.
GLOPM.
Thank
And
you.
we'll be waiting for your EP with August Rigo. So thank you so much, Lian and
Salamat.
Naara.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Up next, we have Rian Borella and Noah Alejandre, also known as indie pop duo Rian.
Hello po, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
So
how are
good
you
to be
guys
here po.
doing?
We're
Been
doing
great
good. We're doing
po.
great.
Yes.
Yay!
Yes.
Okay, greet everyone watching right now. Everyone's so excited to meet you.
Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
hello, everyone who's watching right now.
Welcome to GLOPM po.
Yes, let's go, GLOPM. Okay, we want to get to know more about you and your music. So let's start with, how do you know each other ba? Are you friends, classmates, relatives?
Actually po, no, we're just friends po, and like we met after Noah saw a story of mine, because like I do covers on Instagram before. And like he messaged me and wanted to do covers with me too. And like after this failed attempt of a cover, he decided to ask me if I would like to do this song of his that was still unfinished. And so I agreed to do that. And that was actually our first single, and that was called Off My Mind. And so after that single, he asked me if I wanted to do a duo band with him. And so yeah, I agreed to do that too. And we named ourselves Rion after our first two letters. the re
Yes.
and the no.
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
Pero baliktad. But no, how did you
Yes.
find Rian's page?
No, I was actually lang, scrolling through my My Days, and I didn't even know that I followed her that time sa Instagram. I came across her and I was like, I think we would have good chemistry sa voices namin, and like yeah, it all worked out in the end. And ayun, Rion was made.
Yes, and now you're here. So tama yung
Mhm.
decision mo na, oo nga, you guys have clicked together.
Yeah, yeah.
So good job. Good call ka doon. And now, we'd like to know about your music naman. How would you describe Rion's music?
For me, I would describe her music as innocent and pure, I guess, because we have the kind of vibe that yung parang it's kind of a raw feeling na it's not typical sa music found in the Philippines nowadays. So yeah.
Well, it's great that you're bringing your music, to the global arena. How do you feel
Mhm.
about this movement right now, the future of Pinoy music globally? How do you feel about that? How excited are you about this? Maybe Rian can answer this naman.
Yeah, I really think it's super exciting because like we get to like connect with other music as well, not just inside of the Philippines but also around the world. And like who knows, we might be global soon, and like Filipino music is gonna be known all over the world. So
Yes, definitely. It's just a matter of time. But speaking of being global, you have experience collaborating with your global Filipino producer,
Mhm.
Xerxes Backer. So how was that
Yeah.
experience like?
Yeah, it was an amazing experience for us because all in all, we haven't worked with an international producer. This was our first time, and it was overwhelming at first, and we were like kind of shy when we started doing the sessions. And but when I know time passed by, we got to parang we had comfortable now with each other with Xerxes, and it's kind of a learning curve for us, and it's a very nice experience for us.
Well, I'm sure, it's not just one way. Of course, Xerxes also
Mhm.
had a great time collaborating with you. And here he is actually talking about that. We
Oh.
have a video of him talking about his experience working with you guys. I know you're excited to see this, so let's play it.
Hey, can you introduce yourself?
Hi guys, I'm Xerxes Bakker from Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and I'm the producer of Rion's Back to the Times.
Can you describe to us how was the creative process of your collaboration with Rion back on the Times?
I instantly felt a connection to the song. As a result, it was easy for Rian, Noah, and me to find each other creatively, even when working online, and I'm sorry, even with Filipino internet.
What makes Filipino artists different from other artists you've collaborated with?
Filipino artists in general are eager to learn, I think, and therefore grateful for whatever comes their way. And there's so much talent in the Philippines, but somehow they don't fully believe it yet.
What should the Filipino audience expect in this collaboration?
With Back to the Times, you can expect beautiful melodies, amazing lyrics with a deeper meaning, and it's definitely gonna touch hearts.
How do you feel about the initiative from Warner Music Philippines for GLOPM?
I love the GLOPM movement. It has been a like a dream, and I think my mother's too, to be an active participant in getting Filipino artists known to the world. So shout out to the people like Alex, Kelly, Ian, and all the others. You know who you are, to for bringing this initiative alive.
Any message to the Filipino audience?
My message to all artists and musicians in the Philippines, young and old, you really can be what you want if you just embrace your talent and truly believe that there's a whole world out there waiting for you to be heard and seen.
Thank you.
Wow, those are beautiful words coming from your producer, Xerxes Backer. What can you say about all the beautiful things that he said about working with you guys? Save for the internet part, of course. But,
Yeah,
how about the whole experience? Go ahead, Noah.
we weren't expecting that one.
Yeah.
Uh,
That was surprising.
yeah, that was wholesome.
But
Yeah, we love you, Xerxes.
yeah, we love you, man.
Did it bring back, memories
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
were working with him? Let's
Back
let's
to
talk about the song. Okay, what is Back to the Times about?
So, Back to the Times is actually about wanting to. It's basically about missing when you were a child. Wanting to be back as a child, like remembering the things when you were still a kid. When you still play games outside. And like there was still no responsibilities that you need to do, not like
Yeah.
in the present. So basically reminiscing about the joys of childhood. So yeah, that's what Back to the Times is about.
Noah, anything to add?
Yeah, it's more of a reminiscing. When you have nothing to think about, all you think about is for example, how the clouds work. Like it's such a wholesome moment for you to remember those days when you have little uh about a little about things, and you're so curious about everything. And
Mhm.
it's just how the song goes.
Well, now we're curious about the song and we can't wait to hear it. So I won't
Right.
keep you guys waiting any longer. Here is Rion with their single Back to the Times, which they recorded in collaboration with Grammy nominated record producer Xerxes Backer. Let's all watch this.
Flowers dance, the sun is shining. Little kids came out to play. Wondering where's the perfect place to hide. Not minding even if it's night or day. Skies are filled with smiles and laughter as rays of sun kiss down my face. When everything is all that matters, I just hope that everything will stay the same. How I hope these days were longer. A brightly colored kites fly high. I wonder if this place gets older every time we say goodbye. Wish we could stop the time from passing by. How did it go fast? Like we have been stuck between the past. I wonder if we could go back to the times and wish we've never grown. I hope that there comes a time where we still call it home. How I hope these days were longer. A brightly colored kites fly high. I wonder if this place gets older every time we say goodbye. Wish we could stop the time from passing by. stays for longer. Where brightly colored kites fly high. I wonder if this place gets older every time we say goodbye. Wish we could stop the time from passing by.
That's back to the times. You know what you said earlier was true. Innocent and pure talaga yung music ninyo. Parang nga talagang nabalik kami sa kabataan namin dun sa song ninyo. But Rian and Noah, before I let you go, guys, where did you shoot that? It's so beautiful.
Somewhere in my dad's friend's house. They have a beach house actually, and yeah, just by their house there's a beach. So
Where? Where in the Philippines?
in Ormoc City, Leyte.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or Mock Leyte. Beautiful. Well, we can't wait to see more of your releases and to hear more of your songs in the future. But for now, we have to say goodbye to you. So what's your final message to everyone watching right now?
I just wanted to say thank you so much, everyone, for watching this and for being here with us. And make sure to stream our songs and all of the GLOPM music, because I swear, guys, there it's incredible, guys. I just wanted to encourage you to watch them and listen to them. So thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Rian. Noah.
Oh yeah, don't forget to support the GLOPM movement, and yeah, don't forget to follow GLOPM on all social media platforms. So yeah.
Yay! Thank you so much, Rian and Noah of Rion.
Bye po. Thank you po.
And now, let's call in one of the most inspiring singer-songwriters and rappers in the Philippines and pretty soon in the world. Dahil nga GLOPM. Please welcome Quest!
Hey guys, what's up? What's up? Magandang araw sa inyo lahat. Good to be here.
Hi Quest, we're so happy to have you here. We know you're super busy. So, what's new with you? Kamusta naman, Quest?
Well, other than being part of the GLOPM campaign, it's just the same old, wake up, work out, make music.
Ang saya naman. I think you are living the dream talaga of all musicians in the world. But, during our past interviews, you've always mentioned na itong GLOPM. You've been very proud of this project. So now that we're here, how excited are you for the future of Pinoy music globally?
I'm very excited. I think personally, is long overdue. We are flooded with world class talent. I mean, I am very fortunate to be part of it because I can probably name 20 other artists that can take my place. That's how rich we are in terms of musical talent. Pero ako sobrang grateful ako that I got this opportunity. So I'm pretty excited. I'm excited because I'm part of the pioneer, roster, and I'm even more excited because I'm sure it's going to be, parang tuloy-tuloy yan. There's going to be more artists that are going to be put in the lineup, and I'm excited for the new ones. I'm excited for the opportunity for me, and I'm excited for the opportunity that would be given to, every other deserving OPM artist.
I love how you're not just thinking about yourself, no, you're really considering everyone else. And I love how humble you are to admit that there are a lot of other very talented musicians out there aside from you, and you really want this to really succeed, not just for you, but for everyone else. Now let's talk about what you did with your international collaborator, our Filipino global producer who worked with you, or producers rather. So how was your experience with Kuya Productions?
Parang feeling ko sila yung missing piece sa career ko. I have never worked with a production duo that has been so efficient, sobrang organic, sobrang effortless yung trabaho namin. It just took us 3 Zoom meetings. That's probably 3 hours, to really finish the song, to build it together. Team effort talaga siya. Everybody contributed, and it's amazing because I am now understanding, the level of excellence that international producers put in, to their craft. And I'm new to this, so So more than working with them, it's really learning, the ins and outs of the international scene that I am pretty excited, to learn more from them. And other than that, we've created such a great friendship. Sammy and Bobby are just two amazing guys. We have the same musical taste. So yun yung pinaka icing in the cake. Na they're but yes, they're international producers, but we have the same musical taste. So sobrang yung synergy namin, sobrang ganda. Really, really beautiful partnership that happened.
Sounds like it was really a fruitful collaboration. Aside from producing great music, meron pang friendship na nabuo. But now, let's hear from Kuya Productions kung paano naman yung experience nila working with you, Quest. Let's watch this.
We're honored to be a part of GLOPM and working with Warner Music Philippines, especially with the artist Quest and his new single, Good Old Days.
Thank you so much, Alex, for creating this GLOPM movement, along with Kelly and Ian. So when we first connected with Alex, he showed us a roster of artists from the Philippines. Quest was one of them, and so we started listening to his music, and we were blown away by his lyrics, singing, and his message, overall message.
We actually gave him a folder of beats to go through, and I think once the ideas started coming along, we realized that there was one specific beat that we came up with T a few years back, which is kind of cool because it had a throwback kind of vibe, right?
Yeah. And it was interesting. Everything just kind of lined up in that sense where they had this concept and then we had this idea, and I kind of wanted to find a way to also modernize it, but while still keeping that nostalgic feel of the good old days. So
for us, it's always been a dream of ours to do some work in the Philippines, and we weren't really presented with an opportunity before. Andrew has written songs with many Filipino artists, and he's always told us about how talented they are and how the industry is really, developing. So this was like a really good opportunity for us to work with artists there. And what's great about the GLOPM is how they're connecting Filipino artists domestically with international talent. And I think it's the way forward for us to continue collaborating. Thank you so much to Warner Philippines and everyone at the GLOPM movement. Big shout out to all the artists, writers, and producers on this project. And for the audience out there, please support, stream these songs, and leave comments, share it with everyone. And we look forward to putting out more stuff with you.
Thank you.
Quest, after hearing all of those beautiful things that they said about you as well, I mean, they weren't just having a good time working with you. As they said, they were blown away with your talent or by your talent. So what can you say about that?
Syempre, it's an honor, to hear it from these guys who've been there, been seasoned, producers. I mean, shout outs to T and Andrew. They're both there. They're also part of the writing process, nakakataba lang ng puso. Parang for me, it's more of like a pat on the back and like an affirmation that I'm doing the right thing. When you've got guys like Kuya, telling me that, I'm doing something good. So it encourages me to just keep pushing, keep making more music.
Well, Quest, we're curious about the lyrics because they really praised your kind of lyrics. So what is Good Old Days about?
Good Old Days is a message that I've been creating in my head. Hindi ko siya mabuo. Prior to meeting Kuya Productions, the chorus has been playing in my head. Take it back to the good old days. Bring it back to the good old times. But yun lang talaga siya. Parang hindi ko matuloy. So, how am I gonna finish this song? I don't know how. And I was so fortunate that I got paired with Kuya Productions. And when they sent me the pool of beats, I actually listened to the first one and I said to them, I'm not gonna listen to anything else because I don't wanna get confused. And true enough, when we finished Good Old Days and I breezed through the pool of beats, it was just amazing. Like, I think they sent like 30 beats that are just, absolute bangers. So, parang di na ako ma-confused. When I heard the sample choir, yeah, I was like, this is it. And I started, singing along with the chorus of Good Old Days. And then when I started singing, like, I think this is it. So I messaged them, let's have a Zoom meeting. I know the song that we're gonna work on, and I sent it to them, and I gave them the demo, and then they liked it. And, same second Zoom meeting, we started sitting down and building the song. We built the song. So, it was a fun writing process. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to give a message to everyone. I know some of us have been through a lot in the past few years. Some of us lost businesses, loved ones. Some of us are trying our best to stay sane, and I want to be able to remind everyone that this is not going to be forever, that one day this will soon be over. But as much as I want us to reminisce, kasi marami tayong namimiss na ginagawa, but I want us to reminisce forward. Meaning, I want you to take the feeling that you used to feel, bring it with you, keep it with you. Because when this is all over, we can all recreate it. Alam ko, personally, I miss live shows. But as much as I look back to the live performances I did before, I'm looking forward to the live performance I'll be doing one day when this is all over. So I wanna remember the feeling. I wanna keep it with me as I brave through the pandemic. And when this is all over, I just want to recreate it again with my family, with my friends, with my loved ones. So it's more of a hopeful reminiscing, and that's the central theme. It's just hopeful reminiscing, for good old days.
Well, that will surely happen, sometime in the future. But while we wait for that, thank you for giving us this song to keep us hopeful as well. And now, I won't keep you guys waiting any longer. Let's check out Quest's song, which he recorded in collaboration with the award-winning duo Kuya Productions, and it's titled Good Old Days.
Take it back to the good old days where the sun shines and the children play. I know we can't take the pain away, but everything's gonna be okay. Bring it back to the good old times where we can be together, just you and I. But right now we break through the night. Yes, I know we're gonna be alright. Lights were off, but we can still see that everything will be okay. We believe that, cause we had each other, that's all we needed. We was down and out, but we never defeated. See another day, we still breathing. Find another way, we keep building. Live another day, keep on keeping. We ain't leaving, we believe it. It's been a long time waiting, just a little patience. We don't need to press rewind. Take it back to the good old days where the sun shines and the children play. I know we can't take the pain away, but everything's gonna be okay. Bring it back to the good old times where we can be together, just you and I. But right now we break through the night. Yes, I know we're gonna be alright, alright. Pakinggan sa sabihin ko, dami ka dito nga anihin, oh. I know right now we're struggling, some might be stumbling, but we keep on hustling. Yes, reminisce the good old days as we press on. And if you fall, stand up and take the lesson. Grow through what you grow through. The struggle is real, but I know you gon' pull through. The dark can be frightening, but we keep fighting. Find your silver lining, grab it and keep shining. Be hopeful, be kind, be selfless. Repeat and see the whole world stand back on its feet. Can't wait to celebrate again. Crowd goes wild, sumayaw, sumigaw, itaas ang kamay. But right now, the goal is to win. Start from within, simulan mo ng mangarap. You ready? Let's begin. Take it back to the good old days where the sun shines and the children play. I know we can't take the pain away, but everything's gonna be okay. Bring it back to the good old times when we can be together, just you and I. But right now we break through the night. Yes, I know we're gonna be alright. Bring it back to the feeling. Hear the church choir singing. Family meals on a Sunday. Drive down the highway, doing things our way. Take it back to the moment before the world was broken. We just wanna feel alive. Heads up, champ. Everything's gonna be okay. I know it's been tough, but I want you to stand strong. I want you to hold fast, cause I guarantee you, yes, I know it's gonna be alright, alright. Take it back to the good old days where the sun shines and the children play. I know we can't take the pain away, but everything
such a feel-good, nostalgic song. Thank you so much, Quest, for that amazing track. And of course, to Kuya Productions as well. Now, Quest, how was that shoot like? Kamusta naman yung pag-shoot nyo ng video na yon?
Wala, lahat kami gigil, lahat kami excited, lahat kami nag-imagine na we're on stage performing in front of, a multitude of, OPM fans. Wala, when I messaged the band, I was like, guys, we're gonna shoot a live performance of Good Old Days. Lahat talaga sila sobrang na-excite. So, the rehearsals, even if you notice, the arrangements are different because everyone was so excited to just change up and just play. So what we gave you today, the performance that we gave you today, is a bit of a you can call it a remix, but it was a live performance arrangement compared to the studio version. So sobrang excited kami kasi it's been a while since I got on the same room with my band to perform.
It really is a special version. Kumbaga, merong Snyder's cut, kumbaga, or director's cut, yan. Yes. Now, Quest, before we let you go, hingi naman kami ng message muna sa lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon. Go ahead.
I just want to encourage everybody to stay safe. Your peace and your mental health is your priority. Get vaccinated if possible. And to all my fellow musicians, to all my fellow creatives, find a way. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep creating. I know that one day your time will come. And just don't give up. Don't lose hope. Just keep moving forward.
Always a positive time talking to you, Quest. Thank you so much for your time and for your inspiring messages. But that is all the time that we have with Quest. Thank you so much. Once again, guys, palakpakan natin Quest! Woo-hoo! Pinoys could truly rule the world of music, and GLOPM is here to support every Pinoy artist in making that happen. Now, earlier we said that we are launching 4 artists under Warner Music Philippines' GLOPM movement. Now, we've met the first 3, and now it's time to meet the 4th and newest addition to the Warner Music Philippines family. Please welcome Catriona.
Hey to all of our press friends and everyone who's joined in on the live online GLOPM press event. So sorry I couldn't be with you all in person, but I'm really grateful for all of your time here. Thank you so much. To be an artist in the midst of a pandemic is quite a challenging thing because as a creative, I usually draw a lot of inspiration from different things. And I found it quite difficult to remain inspired during this pandemic because I don't get to travel as much. I don't get to interact with people face to face. I don't get to hear life stories from people or just have that interaction. So it has been quite challenging, but in that aspect, I've also had the opportunity to really deep dive and go into deep thought about, life itself. What are my priorities? And to learn about myself. And so I've really just been able to discover parts of myself in a deeper context than I think I have before. And that actually lent into my creative side. So I'm a very emotional person, and in creating music, I'm drawn to emotional music because I think that's the beauty of music, when you're able to connect and you're able to allow someone else to feel that they're not alone in what they're going through. So in a way, it's allowed me to create music that I feel is more emotionally driven, and I hope that also equates to connecting to more people. Pandemic routine, I don't think I really have one, but I do make a conscious effort to really keep in touch with people that I love, and that is specifically my parents, my family, and my friends. And just to be really intentional about what I do with my time. And being an artist in that context, again, it's just really about trying to constantly put myself in a mindset to create. And like I just said, it's been quite challenging, but I've been able to create some very memorable things during this pandemic, so I'm proud of that. Ooh, my experience in creating Love Language, collaborating with producer Kabu. It was a really exciting project for me because I've never done anything quite like it. I've never written a song before, and with that itself was enough to make me quite scared. But it was a very effortless kind of process. It was really just a lyric that I had discovered I had written, probably months prior, and it really fit with the set of chords that Kabu had sent through on a track. And from that point, the song kind of just wrote itself. I really lent into this idea of longing and wanting to just have more affirmation and in the form of words of affection within a relationship. And, I guess I think that's quite a relatable thing that a lot of us go through in relationships, because what's the chances that you all have compatible love languages? And that just also nods to that, love is work. And you have to work on it every single day. And maybe that one of the points of that work is because your love languages are different. So that's the theme that this song explores. And it was a really easy collaboration with Kabu. And it's something that the result of I'm very, very proud of. It was a super effortless experience. I mean, Kabu is so talented and such a breeze to work with. It was a collaboration in every sense. And I'm so proud of what we came up with together. It was a collaboration that I really didn't expect, but the fact that it happened so easily, I look forward to making music with Kabu again. Ooh, local artists that I would love to collaborate with. I would love to collaborate with Moira and KZ. I think they are phenomenal female artists who are such amazing performers in that they really connect with their audiences, either through songwriting or how they deliver certain songs. So I really look up to them, and to collaborate with them would be a dream. The inspiration behind Love Language is more of just, it's exploring a theme of yearning to hear more words of affection. And that in itself is just yearning to receive more of the love language that you relate with. And I think all of us have felt that way in a certain part of our lives. And that's all that it is. Love language doesn't talk about two people who don't love each other. It explores two people that very much love each other. It's just that they can't really meet eye to eye because they keep missing each other, just because they can't really understand each other's love languages. Oh, to all of my friends and supporters, well, thank you so much. You guys have been along with me through a whole journey of a lot of different things, from pageantry and modeling and being a spokesperson, and now to exploring being a performer and an artist. Your support has been one of the most memorable parts of all of my journeys, and I'm really thankful that your support continues as I explore this new field of being an artist. So thank you so much. I love you all so much, and I hope that you're all safe, and I can't wait until we can see each other face to face, and hopefully I can perform my music for you.
Thank you so much, Queen Cat Catriona. It's really great that you are now part of the Warner Music family. Now, here is what her collaborating producer, Kabu, has to say about their amazing work.
Hey everyone, I'm Kabu. I'm a Filipino-Australian musician and artist here in Sydney, and I'm here to talk about, working with Kat and this whole GLOPM project, which I'm super proud of, and just want to say thanks to Alex and Warner and Kat for this opportunity to come on this journey of finding a creative outlet for people back home in the Philippines and across the world as well. And I'm just so proud to be a part of this movement. And yeah, thank you guys. So how did we start? Alex approached me, I think, on socials about, a project coming up called GLOPM. And I think, as most of us know, we know that GLOPM is that, bridging that gap between, homegrown talent and overseas starting talent. And he explained it to me, and I was so down. I was so eager to connect with people and network, and once again build that bridge between artists all over the world. And so he came back a few weeks later with, hey man, I'm gonna pair you up with Catriona Gray. I was like, oh really, Miss Universe? I had to do a double take because it was really crazy. I didn't think he'd be coming to me with that big of a person, or a megastar basically. But nonetheless, I was excited, a little nervous to be honest, because I didn't know much about Kat's background in music, but I did my research and I talked with Alex about it, and most of those nerves went away. But at the same time, I still get nervous and anxious about different projects that come my way. But at the same time, I was eager and ready for a challenge. So Kat flew down to Sydney for a few days just to record most of her parts for Love Language, which what we know now is Love Language. So, but before that, she had sort of 2 weeks in Adelaide, I think, for hotel quarantine, which was great. It was perfect for us because it gave us time to sort of have sessions over Zoom, get to know each other and chat and vibe and see where we wanted to go with the song. With that, I sent her a few beats during that hotel quarantine. She came back like a few days later, so like really quick. I was like, oh, okay. And it was a voice memo of what we know now as Love Language. And the voice memo was basically a whole song. I was so surprised. She came back with so much stuff already in like the short amount of time, and I was like, oh, she's a natural, she knows what she's doing here. So that helped a lot with like this whole process with working with Kat. It was such a surprise, the amount of work ethic that Kat puts into this song. It was crazy. I didn't expect her to give out this much of herself into a song so quickly, and for it to be her first song, which is mind-blowing. So that whole process made it super easy when she came up to Sydney for a few days to record at Golden Retriever Studios. And yeah, the recording sessions was so smooth and like record her parts. And Kat was great with taking direction and sort of super open to ideas. And it was amazing to see how she was learning so fast about the whole music process of recording a song and structuring things here and there. So yeah, we had 2 days, and I think the pre-work was done, and so when we came into the studio, it was just easy. And that's what we have today, which is Love Language. And yeah, it was amazing. During those sessions, like those my nervousness and anxiety through each hour just started to melt away because she was such a natural at it. So proud to be a part of this project. Once again, thanks to Kat, thanks to Alex at Warner, thanks to Cam and everyone involved in this project. And I'm super proud to see where this goes from here, and very thankful to be a part of this journey with Kat, with GLOPM, and with Warner. So yeah, thank you guys.
And now, here's a sneak peek of the music video and some behind-the-scenes footage of Kat Riona's latest single, Love Language.
I'm insecure sometimes. Like if you don't say the words out loud, doesn't mean it's not as deep for you. And if you don't tell me how much I mean to you, doesn't make the fears in my mind true. I wish I could just know, just feel it. But baby, it's overdue, just say it, say it. Speaking my love language, oh baby, say it. Say the words I really need to hear, say it. Is it in my head or is it real? I never really know, and you never say how you really feel. There's a thief who won't rest, has the word comparison across his chest, and all the things that go unsaid. My vulnerability stays on red, feeling like a fool. How much do I mean to you? I wish I could just know, just feel it. But baby, it's overdue, just say it, say it. Speaking my love language, oh baby, say it. Say the words I really need to hear, say it. Is it in my head or is it real? I never really know, and you never say how you really feel. I know it's not all you. In my insecurities, I play a part too. But since you really love for me to display it, then replay it. Yeah. Speaking my love language, oh baby, say it. Say the words I really need to hear. Say it. Is it in my head or is it real? I never really know, and you'll never say how you really feel.
That was Love Language by Catriona Gray and Kabu. It is such a beautiful song, and that wraps up the 4-artist lineup or the 4-song lineup so far of the GLOPM initiative. Of course, more are coming your way, but for now, I hope you enjoyed Good Old Days by Quest with Kuya Productions, Back to the Times by Rion with Xerxes Backer, Anticipation by Lian and Naara with August Rigo, and Love Language by Catriona with Kabu. There you go. But for now, I know our friends from the media have a lot of questions for our guests for today, so I'd like to call back in Lian and Naara, Rion, Quest, Kelly Mangahas, Alex Lim, August Rigo, Xerxes Backer, Kuya Productions, and Kabu to join us in our Q&A. And of course, to help me facilitate this, we have our very energetic, bubbly, and smart, and gorgeous Chuk Gomez with us. Hi, Chuk.
Oh, girl!
Girl!
Fabulous, right? Fabulous songs. I am so proud to be Filipino, Ai. What's your favorite?
Oh my gosh, do I say it now with everyone here? But
difficult to choose, right? Because
it's so
all of them
difficult
are
to
great.
choose. Yes, but I really, really enjoyed also the performance of Lian and Naara. I love when they perform. So I think for now, my favorite would have to be Anticipation. How about you, Chuk?
I love all songs. I love all the tracks. But I have to agree with you. Medyo napaindak at medyo iba ang kurot sa puso ko dun sa... Pero yung kay Quest, maganda din. Very Quest, di ba?
Very inspiring. And, you know, Back to the Times by Rion, very innocent and pure, takes me back to my teenager days. Catriona is such a revelation. Imagine, she can sing that way. She wrote it herself. So I'm sure ang daming questions ng friends natin today.
Yes. The first person who will ask is from GMA7, one of the most veteran broadcast journalists in the country today. May I call on Kuya Lar Santiago? Kuya Lar, are you still here?
Yes, hello, Chu.
Hi, Kuya Lar.
Kuya Lar.
Hi. DJI, hello.
Hello po.
Yeah, I would like to ask the people of Warner and of course our artists and producers, how did GLOPM come about and what is the ultimate goal? And the artists and the producers, how does it feel to be part of this noble movement?
Hello, guys. Hello, Lars, Kelly here from Warner Music. Yes, thank you for coming. And you know what? I think it all starts with the why. You know why we're doing this. And I think, you know, when I started at Warner, one of the first things we wanted to do was really give a chance to our artists to shine internationally. When I talk to artists, when Alex and I even meet all these different people, that's the first thing they ask me about how do we break to the international scene. And so, you know, when looking at it, we wanted to really, you know, instead of telling people, okay, we're a global company, we can get you there, we wanted to really try to figure out how to do it. And we realized that, you know, it starts with the production, it starts with learning and learning the best practices from people who have done it abroad. And I think it's this knowledge transfer. That's the most important thing for this. So yeah, I think really it's about that. It's about how we gain knowledge from all the people who've done it internationally and how we apply it to our artists and how we move forward and elevate Filipino music basically.
Okay.
Hi guys, August here. I think also to piggyback on what Kelly says, I think for us to be the international side, it's also a great experience to learn what's happening domestically in the Philippines with the music that's going on there. And as opposed to like taking, taking and like just throwing like a quote unquote international sound at something. I think what's great is, and what I'm hearing in what's happening in the music here is actual complete collaboration and taking what's happening domestically and the sonics that are rooted in the Philippines and just infusing it with, what we're doing on this side of things. And for me, it's a great, and I'm sure for all the other producers, is an amazing learning experience, just to be a part of just to kind of tap back into the culture that, that our like, our parents obviously left, and to kind of keep a piece of that in the legacy moving forward.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. And congratulations, August, for anticipation. It's so good.
Oh, thank you. I mean, it's really to be totally honest, it really is the girls. They're the kind of catalyst behind that, their music. We just I just kind of played some instruments on it, and then Ricky came and played some guitar. But these girls, they really do their thing on that stuff.
Thanks, August.
Yeah.
Hi, Sir Lars. Yeah, I think, sorry. Oh, yeah. Speaking from an artist's point of view, I think it's a real great opportunity to be part of this GLOPM project. I mean, there's so many talented acts here in the Philippines, and they deserve all the recognition. And I guess it's so amazing to have like a taste of what it's like to be produced by an international producer, and just to take that already amazing Filipino talent and sort of elevate it by producing our songs. It's a real wonderful opportunity, and I hope that this only creates that paves the way for more artists to be heard and seen around the world. Filipino artists, of course. So thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Okay.
Anyone else would like to share?
Yeah, anyone who would like to? Yeah, Quest.
I think like what I said a while ago, long overdue. We've seen snippets, we've seen snapshots before, we've seen glimpses of how the potential of Filipino artists. And we've seen it years ago. We've seen it through the Jake Cyrus. We've seen it through these guys. I mean, I'll be honest. I know Chuck is here, but if there's anything, like, I'm gonna make a comment that I don't know if it's gonna be controversial. Everything that Sam Smith is doing now should have been Jed Madela. Jed Madela's paved the way. Jed Madela is that power, and we have that. We've seen it. We've seen KZ. We've seen a lot of artists in, the timing is perfect for GLOPM, and I'm so honored. Kelly, Alex, everyone from the Warner team to spearhead this project. Again, sobrang dami. There's so many acts I can name that can be part of this, and I'm just very fortunate to be placed in this talented, pool of legends for me. These guys are legends, and I'm glad to be working side by side with them.
Yeah, knowing that we're still Rion is like still new to the music industry, it's really an honor to be able to collaborate with international artists, and especially to this Grammy awardee Cersei's backer. It's such an honor. And yeah, being given the opportunity to present our music to the world, and given the chance, like, Filipino people could be Filipino have this platform, and like we are shown that we have the capabilities that international people also have. And like it's just such an honor because people as young as us, it also shows that we have a voice in the music industry. And like we are just so grateful for everyone and for everything. So that's all.
Hi guys, Sammy here. First of all, I just want to say congrats to all the artists and the producers. The music sounds amazing. And it also shows just like the range and diverse taste there is, because they all sound quite different from each other, which I really think is cool. And I think a lot of it has to do with just kind of starting this conversation, because and that's what's so important about this is the connection from the international to the Philippines is we haven't had this conversation. So, how do we come together, and what makes us unique and how do we get our voices out there? Because, what the world knows is they see us on, singing talent competitions and, we're always doing so well there, but what's under there? Like, what's the story of all these amazing singers out there? So I think that's what's so important about this GLOPM movement. And, it really is just the beginning, but how important it is for us to now come together and support, because if the dream is for our voices to be heard and represented on a global scale, we really should be standing behind the artists and just appreciating just this journey alone right now and just saying, hey, let's amplify this, let's amplify this. And, there's going to be all sorts of music out there, but I mean, we actually need to support, and I think that's going to be like a big thing in like for this to grow, and that it's happening right now is just it's an amazing thing because obviously we've had the dream to be able to go home and try to work with artists there, but we didn't really know where to start. And you have all your uncles saying, oh yeah, I know the label owner, and we're gonna we're gonna connect you right away, and you just don't know what to believe, right? So so I think the opportunity to have met everyone at Warner, like this has been really great, and it's been like a learning experience overall, and we're just grateful to be a part of it.
Thank you, Sammy. Kuya Lar, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Kuya Lar. Thank you very much. VJ Ai, the next person who will ask is kung meron tayong GMA7, dapat meron tayong ABS-CBN. Mario Dumawal, Patrol ng Pilipino, pasok!
Hi, Sir Mario!
Mario Dumawal, Patrol ng Pilipino.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And congratulations to everyone.
Hi, Sir Mario. Happy ka ba?
Yes, I like the flavor of the new music of Warner.
Sir.
My question is addressed to August.
August Rigo.
Yes, I'd like to know particularly what connection are you looking for, August? What connection are you looking for? What vibe are you looking for in these musicians? Are you looking for a particular lyric or content?
For me, I'm really big on the whole kind of musicality as a whole, but I really do start with the voices. Like I'm a vocalist myself, and so when I hear certain timbres and certain just what really piques my interest is the vocal first. I'm obviously a songwriter, so finding the lyrics and finding the production, that's all part and parcel of the the process. But the raw talent of the vocal is really where I like to start off. If I have a raw talent in the vocal, everything else can kind of fit around that vocal. We can kind of mold it to where we need it to go, with myself and the artist and and the team. But yeah, I'm definitely vocal first. That's kind of what piques my interest first. And it doesn't necessarily mean the big Whitney Houston vocal, which I do love. Sometimes it's a tonal thing. Sometimes it's not the strongest singer, but the one with the most character. and sometimes it's not the most acrobatic singer, but the one with, you know, the most interesting tone. You know, it's not, it's always different, you know, and different songs call for different vocalists and different vocal textures. So it's all in, you know, what the assignment is and kind of figuring out what best suits that assignment.
Thank you for saying that. Because there are so many Olivia Rodrigos here in the Philippines. So much.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, like we have, I mean, I feel like in general, if you're to look at the Philippines, what we have in abundance is amazing vocalists, right? Amazing vocalists. And as Sammy stated earlier, you see us in the talent shows, you see us in the variety shows, and you see how those voices shine over, you know, voices from everywhere else in the world. I think what as international producers, I think what we're bringing to the table is the ability to kind of give those vocalists an identity, you know, a sonic identity, to, you know, to match the music, you know. And I think if if I'm if I can be bold enough to say this, that that's what we sort of are missing in a lot of the singers that you see on these talent shows, is that they don't have an identity. They have an amazing voice and an ability to sing a song by somebody else, but not sing a song of their own. I think that's where the success kind of is lacking, is in the character of the artist. And I think the GLOPM movement, as along with building the bridge between these producers and artists, we're also building a story behind these artists, and, you know, a sonic character, an identity behind, you know, who these people are. Even with this little, it's not little actually, it's actually quite huge, this media event. In watching Quest and Rion and Kat, I'm able to, you know, obviously I know a lot about Leon and Nara because I talk to them all the time, but you know, I'm able to just get a glimpse of their personality and actually learn about, you know, a little about the backstory. And I'm more interested now. You know, I'm more interested in what Quest has to say. I'm more interested in Rion's music, and, you know, oh, they've got some cool stuff, and I'm more interested in to see what Cat's coming with next. So yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to run on a tangent, but that's you know, that's what really is really great about this connection that we're making here.
That's what I wanted to hear, you know, pushing the Filipino artists beyond singing competitions.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, August.
Thank you, Sir Mario. Thank you so much. IE, VJ IE, grabe. In connection to what Sir said, I was reminded of what Sir Gary said. Sir Gary Valenciano was quoted that the best export of the Philippines are not mangoes, it's our singers, right?
I agree, yes. Singers and nurses. Medyo magka-level sila.
Singers and nurses, that's right. We had a question from the Kapuso Network, from the Kapamilya Network, and now Kapatid Network will ask. I would like to call on Mr. Bon Belinario. Mr. Bon Belinario, nabubulol na ako sa sobrang excited, from News 5. Bon, hello kapatid!
Hi,
kapatid Chu! Hi, DJ IE! Hi, everyone!
Bon.
Congratulations for this spectacular project. I guess my one question diba? I guess my one question goes for a representative from Warner, for August, and for Quest and Lian and Nara. So guys, we know we have lots of great singers worldwide. So how will this project or collaboration further elevate the status of Filipino musicality and artistry internationally?
Pangka-trio na gray yung tanong mo, ha? Ang taray. Again, can we repeat the question, Bon?
How will this project or collaboration further elevate the status of Filipino musicality and artistry internationally?
Okay. So anybody from Warner Music Philippines could answer that. And then August, Lian and Nara, and Quest.
Maybe I'd like to take this one.
Hey, Alex.
Go, Sir Alex.
Yeah. The question how is really at this point is at the early stages, and we believe in Warner that to get to making that roadmap of success, we gotta start somewhere, right? So um, there is a lot of things that needs to also be developed, not only from the talent, because that's not the question anymore of the talent. Every time I go around Asia and even go outside, it's always Filipinos that the talent is there. I think what Warner tries to, I guess, be different in this case is to really present an infrastructure that can really sort of we could possibly see a near future of getting those international I guess potentials for the artists that we have. Uh, if you're gonna ask me right now what how we are looking at these things as learning curves, you know, with even the Kuya production guys, August Rigo, everything is step by step because I guess one of the things that we always see successful are the ones who are already here. When we look at the Korean pop music scene, it is huge, and a lot of people will say that, "Yo, you know, we want to be there," but I think they did it 30 years ago. So maybe that is what I could really say about things where it's a step by step process, and I believe the start has to be with production. Quality has to be at par with what's happening abroad, and it's just a matter of time when we do find these artists that can you know can be the next sort of Manny Pacquiao, you know, like in the music scene, right? Right now we do have those contenders, but I think it's more of like the infrastructure of Warner being a global company, trying to pick on the brains of either one of the other producers and also these contacts that we have globally. And so far so good, and with even having you guys here as the media to actually really present you know, the storytelling, I think influencing the Filipinos to actually back on this you know, to get back on this project is really what we're aiming for, so that one day we will get there.
Wow, good points, Sir Alex. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. How about the other artists, August, Ian, and Our Quest?
Yeah, I think deeper than it being, you know, this, you know, the GLOPM and the Filipino connection is also the, you know, the caliber of artists that we have, working with the caliber of producers that we have, and then the network that are fans of these producers. You know, there's fans of Xerxes that are going to look at, oh, he did this song with Rion, we should check them out, you know, that aren't necessarily Filipino. There's going to be fans of Sammy and Kuya, Sammy and Bobby at Kuya, and be like, oh, you know, they're working on Quest. We should check out what's going on there. And, you know, fans of mine and fans of Kabu that are going to look into what we're working on, because the fan base now is so savvy that it's not just the artist that is the you know, that is that requires the attention. There's also the producer and the writer that you see is garnering that type of attention. So that kind of will, it's like when you throw a stone into the water and the ripple effect of that. And it may be small right now, and just to tack on what Alex says, it's grown, it's a process, and it'll grow into more and more. And I think that the fact that we are tapped into each other, that we are doing this and doing it at such a high level, it's inevitable that the rest of the world will have to take notice, because we're gonna, you know, we're gonna keep doing this. You know, it's not about doing one song and one project. It's about continually building this relationship between, you know, artists domestically in the Philippines and producers and creatives and other artists internationally, so that it's not just look how good they are for being Filipino, it's just look how good they are, you know, as opposed to it being a cause, you know. It's just about, you know, at some point, I think the goal is to level up to be just, you know, about the talent, and not about it being talented Filipinos, just talented artists in general.
Wow, thank you for sharing your thoughts, August. And Lian and Ara, Quest?
Yeah, I agree so much with what Sir Alex and August said. Wow, so many reflections actually. I think what makes GLOPM special is it recognizes that, we won't be able to um, create impact overnight. So, like what August said, it's something that we have to keep doing, and it's something that we have to keep doing, like in a really good way. Like we have to be to keep sort of releasing really quality music for us to be recognized. And it's all about right now building connections, building communities that, uh, that could support us in our movement, and overall just also building inspiration for more to follow after us, even for generations to follow. And maybe we can create a bigger impact soon, hopefully in this lifetime. Well, Filipinos to be really recognized around the world. Yeah.
Just to add to what Lian said, I think um, this community Glow PM is really good, and we're grateful to be a part of it. And I think it should start from us, artists supporting artists, producers supporting producers, until will be able to spread the music globally.
Thank you, guys. And lastly, your thoughts, Quest.
I think there's one thing that we need to tap. It's a given. Content is king. You can go through Spotify. How many millions of songs are being released every day, maybe every week, and you can hear songs that you've never heard of, artists that you've never heard of, but their music is so beautiful. And at the end of the day, I always say this: content is King Kong, but marketing, advertising, and promotions is Godzilla and Mazinger Z, all in one. At the end of the day, how heavily invested are we going to be on this project? And it's a brand, it's a product, it's a product that needs to be promoted. I think the biggest products in the world, they've invested heavily on that with so many things. You got to keep selling the product, and it's nice that things can go viral, but if you look at the biggest brands in the world, even K-pop has been there for how many years, but everyone's heavily invested. Everyone has put in the work when it comes to the production, when it comes to the visuals. Everyone's all in. And for us, there's no other way to say it. It's bayanihan. When everyone works together, to put in the work, to promote the product, and to support one another. I think that's one of the biggest, ways we can put this out there. Because again, the product is already good. We all know that the Filipinos can do it, but how are we really going to push it? And that's the biggest question. Again, content is king, but advertising, marketing, and promotions is King Kong, Godzilla, and Mazinger Z. Both is five, all in one. You put it together. So it really boils down to how are we going to promote it, and are we willing to invest time, the resources to really put it out to the world. So I think that's one of the biggest keys there. If to really boost the world.
Thank you so much, Kuya Quest. Great points, great takeaways. And with that, thank you so much and kudos to this project. Congratulations,
Thank you,
everyone.
Vaughn.
Thank
for
you,
all your
Vaughn. But
support.
Chuk, maybe before we can continue, we'd also like to hear from Kabu and Xerxes. Their thoughts.
There's a question for them actually.
Oh, okay. So, sige.
A lot of the press are a bit shy, so they texted me. I was about to get there, pero thank you, Bon Belinario. DJI, this question is actually for Xerxes and Kabu.
There you go. Okay.
The question. Hello, guys. Hello, Xerxes and Kabu.
Hi.
Did you ever have a hard time proving yourself to international artists, considering that you are a Filipino descent? So, was it difficult for you in proving yourself as a producer, Kabu? What were your experiences? Kabu and Xerxes, the question is for you. This is from Leo Bucas of Push.com, from ABS-CBN, Push.com.
Hi, Push.
Hi, Xerxes.
Here. Everybody's making so much sense, by the way. Shout out to everybody. I love everybody here. First of all, I don't think so, because to be quite honest, every time if I'm in Europe, if I'm in the States, it doesn't matter. Every time when they ask me where I'm from, and I'm saying from the Philippines, they'll all be like, oh yeah, like there's a lot of talent there, right? Like, and then we're talking about the voices, and everybody knows that that little girl from 12 years old can sing just like Celine Dion or Whitney Houston. Everybody's saying that, but then it kind of gives me, I don't know, it kind of gives me a heads up, like that they actually think I'm already talented. So maybe even being from Filipino descent, it's an advantage. So I never had the problem actually just because I'm Pinoy, that I had to work harder for it or something. I think I had to work um, equally as hard as everybody, if Pinoy or not. So I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's a bit different because I'm like more of a bedroom producer, so I can hide behind the screen and like sort of put up an image and put that screen up. So I don't think people really could see that, who I really am. But I think when I started posting myself out on social media, people was hitting me up like, "Oh, you're Filipino," blah blah blah, and then like they get more excited about, the stuff I put out. So that's really cool. But yeah, I think with this whole project, it's just like what Rigo said. It's so beautiful how he said it. It's sort of giving that identity to all these vocalists and singers and stuff because we have the talent. It's just we have to give them something to sing about and be proud of. And yeah, I just want to say thanks to everyone just for this project. It's been amazing.
There's another question, guys. There's another question also from push.com. The question is, what do you think will it take for Filipino, this is for Cabo and Searches also. What do you think, what will it take for Filipino singers to really make it big international? Since we have all this talent and we're really good singers, what will it take for them to really, really penetrate the mainstream global platform?
I think first of all,
Success?
What everybody was mentioning, that tap into your own uniqueness. I think that in order to great things, you must be unafraid to recreate yourself, and we can't hold back holding on to a glory from yesterday. And because we had some domestic glory in the Philippines, and that's beautiful, but I think we should all go deep inside in the indigenous feeling and get out what we are. Who are we? Because I also think that the Philippines, in a range, we have such a wide range of talent, and even more with a lot of, and I don't want to badmouth other countries or something, but there are a lot of countries who are, this is that, and this is this country, and this is that country. And I think we are even more wide ranged than all the others. I think now is the time to really deep inside, deep down, go and check out who are we, and that's all through this whole GLOPM project. That's why it's so beautiful. And I think I hope that after this project we start cross collaborating with everybody, like this producer with this artist. Like I had the privilege to work with Rion, but I hope maybe one time August or Sammy or Kabu will work with Rion, and we all cross collaborate and help each other. That's the only way to elevate our culture.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can all achieve greatness. I think it's just we need to start somewhere, and I think that's where GLOPM is trying to do that. So I think it's a great starting point, and it's like we're in the ground floor of something great. It's going to be exciting to see where we go from here. But yeah, it's just really proud to see, building that gap and that bridge to domestic and like international artists. It's just going to be a really exciting thing to see, and I think with the start of this, it's going to be amazing. It's something that we need to keep pushing and keep supporting throughout, like ongoing, and it's going to be great. I think we just need that support, and I think I'm rambling, but yeah, that's mostly what I'm going to say.
No, you weren't rambling. We got you. But thank you for those beautiful words.
PJI.
Go, Chuk!
Grabe. Ang daming questions na. I will try my best to read all of these questions sa mga kaibigan natin sa media. Pero may question there's a question from Chris Ramos from One Music. PA.
Oh, okay.
Chris Ramos, kaibigan natin si Chris Ramos from One Music
Yes.
PH.
Hi, Sir Chris.
His question is for all the producers here, Kuya Productions, August Rigo, Circus Backer, and Kabu. The question is quite simple, pero very interesting. I would like to know what their answers are. Guys, for the producers, what have you learned about our local music industry when you collaborated with our artists, the local artists here in the Philippines? Ano po ang natutunan ninyo about our music industry, the local ano? Maybe we should start with Success. Success, anything that you learned in working with Rion?
First of all, Noah and Rian are super talented. Like it's crazy to me. Like I think August said that as well. Like I basically did nothing. I always say to them, I did nothing. I just elevated whatever I think that was needed for the song. But they brought everything, all the magic, and I just like, okay, maybe we should do this with it, maybe, and then it became back to the times. But first of all, working with Rion, they were super humble introverts a little bit, and I think I can vouch that I kind of made them a little bit more extrovert, and I think I can pat myself on the back for that, because sometimes if I'm doing something and they're asking, or I'm asking, what do you think about this sound? And they'll be, okay, it's good, but maybe they don't think it's good, and they don't want to say that to me because maybe I'm that international producer from the West who work with all these people, and then I was like, no, just tell me. So they're still really humble. They're still really close to the heart, and that's what makes them beautiful. That's why they have these type of songs, and I think that's what I've learned. Like to really, I can really do a deep dive with them into their heart, because they're still close to the heart. So that's why I think that's what I've learned, especially about Rian.
All right. Thank you so much, Xerxes, for that insight into
Xerxes,
how...
I'm sorry.
Yes, go ahead, Chuk.
Xerxes ako ng Xerxes. Xerxes, I'm so sorry.
Xerxes, well, it's difficult. You go.
How do you say it? Okay, let's clarify it, for the record. How do you pronounce your name, your full name?
I mean, I don't know if y'all seen 300 the movie back in the days.
Yes. The bald guy, exactly.
And that's Xerxes, but here in Amsterdam it's Xerxes. But I don't think y'all can pronounce Xerxes. But it's like internationally known, it's Xerxes.
Okay.
And when you say Xerxes, I kind of feel big and strong. So just keep.
Yes, the God in 300. Exactly, that's what I was thinking. Okay, we'll call you Xerxes from now on. Okay, go ahead, Chuk.
Your productions could answer the same question. What did you learn when you collaborated with Quest? Are you still here? Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. Almost falling asleep. It's been a long day already, but well, okay, yes. Well, first of all, Quest is a lyrical genius. It just comes right, just comes naturally. It's just the flow's there. It's and which was really great to see, and I think getting to see some of these other artists and what they've come up with too, it really shows that we have there's a strong musicality and like a true understanding of songwriting there. And now it's really just a challenge of like trying to figure out like what becomes, and this is not just for Philippine artists, this is just for artists overall, just what is, how to write just a song that's just going to speak to a generation or just, a specific audience today, and a lot of it is just from like having a story almost, that kind of just touches people just at the right time. So, and, as far as just like a sound for like a Filipino sound, I think there's still something there to discover, because to me, it just makes me wonder, like, why does Latin music like have this thing that's on a global scale? Why is like, you know, Indian music, you know, have a moment to shine, and, you know, island music, it's just, you know, like, and it's proudly like embraced by like the whole country, you know, and we, you know, there's sounds, you know, from the Philippines, but it's just like, you know, is there something there that still needs to be explored? And I think, you know, as I like start to get familiar with all the artists out there, there's still a bit of a deep dive into it to go, what makes music listeners listen to these artists that are coming out over there, and like, why do certain bands have certain streams and certain artists have certain streams? You know, it's not really like, and that has something to do with like what the listeners in the Philippines actually, you know, enjoy. So I think it's still like, I'm still discovering it. You know, it's still ongoing, but there's definitely talent. You know, and it's a broad range of music that's coming out from the Philippines right now.
All right. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Sammy. Thank you, Sammy.
I'm sure it's pretty late out there. Sammy, what time is it there now?
3:30.
In the morning. Thank you for staying up
3:30,
late
but
for
you know,
this.
when you have like a, you know, like a 6-year-old, and you got to get them up, and then we're also at a writing camp. Like we just left, and we're like, we've been kind of grinding, like, and it's the first day too. So
Well, we appreciate you being here even more. So thank you. Thank you, Sammy. Okay, go ahead, Chuk.
BJ, grabe, inuulan tayo ng, but unfortunately, as in, believe it or not, guys, I have 100 questions on my phone. A lot of
Oh
the
my
press,
God.
100 questions. It's exploding right now. It's an honor to have Xerxes, Kuya Productions, Dan, August, Kuya Productions, and Cabo, and our artist Quest, Rion, Lian, and Nara. It's such an honor to have them with us. But unfortunately, we have to wrap this up. So, as a final word, can we ask our friends, our producers, and our artists for their final words, for the fans and for all the people out there to support?
Who would like to start? Yes.
Who would like to start? Let's start with Rion. Rion, are you still there?
Hello. Yes po.
Any final words, my dear?
Yes po. Hello everyone. Thank you so much for supporting our music and for supporting this GLOPM movement. I hope you guys would, to anyone who's watching, I hope you guys would stream all of our songs from Lian and Naara's, Quest, Catriona Gray, our song, and to continue to like support the producers as well. Thank you so much, everyone, and I hope you guys would follow us on our social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and we go by the name We Are Rion. And I hope you guys would also listen to our song on all music platforms. So thank you.
Thank you, Rian. Noah?
Hello. Hello.
Hi, Noah. Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, all I have to say is don't hesitate to support GLOPM. It's a nice movement for Filipinos to be heard worldwide, and everything is just amazing about it. I cannot say I'm out of words how grateful I am to be part of it. And yeah, I think Rian said all of the things I have to say also. So yeah.
Thank you. Okay, let's do it by song. So let's go to their producers, Xerxes. Xerxes, go ahead.
Hey, yeah. First of all, support everybody. Support the label. Support the artists. Support the producers, and don't be afraid to message them, because that really helps us. Like if you have something to say and you really think something is cool or maybe not cool, just message us and tell them that you like it and all that. And I think it's just we all have the ability to create something unique. We just have to be willing to take the time to explore that and really push it through. Us as the Philippines really push that through with this whole GLOPM movement, of course. And everybody stay safe and be loved.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you, Xerxes. Let's go to Lian and Naara. Lian, you go first.
Yeah, we're inviting everyone to please support GloPM. It's such a wonderful movement, and we had so much fun just even listening to everyone today. Of course, Rian, you guys are amazing. I mean, you're very young, but you're very talented, and it's so refreshing to have you on the scene. Quest, of course, always been there. You've always been one of the greats. And Catriona was such well, the first time we heard it, it was so we were like, are you sure this is her first song? The first song she's ever written. It's crazy. So there's so much talent, of course, also coming from the producers. So you're gonna be missing out on a lot if you don't, give yourself a chance to just try and listen to all these songs because they're amazing. Yeah. Nara, do you have anything to add?
Well, thank you, GloPM. Thank you, Warner. Thank you, August. Thanks everyone for being here and for supporting our music. Yeah,
Yeah.
Rian, Quest, and Catriona, and more music to come.
Yeah. Thank you, Sir Alex and Kelly.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Lian and Naara. Now let's go to the anticipation producer, August Rigo. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks to, the Warner guys, Kelly and Alex, for really kind of spearheading this and putting it together. Like it really wouldn't have happened. I met Alex on a podcast, to be totally honest. And, here we are like a few months later with this kind of global movement going on. So it's a growing thing, and it's something that we kind of just got to keep the pedal on the gas for it. We got to keep pushing this kind of narrative forward. And yeah, we should, like everybody's saying, we should keep supporting it. And I love what Xerxes was talking about. And we should all be, like let's take a step forward and see if we can get, even in this room right now, there's so much possibilities for great music to happen right now as I'm hearing the songs that are coming out of here. So I'm gonna hit everybody. I'll hit everybody individually, I promise you guys. And because I'm that guy. And I hope you guys hit me back so we can get some work in. And like Quest and Kuya, I mean, Sammy, I've always been a big fan of y'all's, and you guys are killing that. Xerxes, I love the production on what you did with Rian. And I love your voices. I love the way your voices kind of go together. The Catriona song is amazing. Cabu, I didn't expect that. It's just killer. And Lian and Nara, you know how I feel about you guys. Amazing. And, I'm just excited to keep moving forward and keep doing this. And if we can, cross-pollinate what's happening here, and make more music and let these ripples kind of grow into from the river to the lake to the sea to the ocean. Like I think it'll be amazing.
Thank you so much, Dan, August, Rigo. And now let's go to the team of Quest. Quest, would you like to start?
Here's the honest truth coming from me. Even if you take me out of this equation, this is a formidable team. Lian and Nara, Rian, Catriona, the producers, you guys are this is such a rich, group of talent that I had a lot of fun, and I am very, amazed by the product that you guys came out with. And I'm just very honored that I'm part of this, and for everyone, Xerxes, Kabu, August Rigo, my boy Sammy and Bobby, and of course Brian T. Thank you guys for doing this. Warner, thank you for spearheading this campaign. It's going to be a crazy ride, and I'm excited to be part of it. And to everyone else, thank you for supporting OPM. Let's keep supporting one another. Bayanihan is the only way for us. That's a gift every Filipinos have. It's that Bayanihan spirit, and if we keep working together, pushing each other, upwards, and things are going to be amazing for all of us. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Quest. Sammy, any final message?
I just want to say thanks to Alex, Kelly, Warner, GLOPM, and to everyone here that's a part of the conversation. Just please, give us feedback, and let's continue to build this together. Let's stay connected, and that's pretty much it. Let's be loud, be proud, share it. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Sammy. All right. From Team Catriona, we have Cabu. Cabu, what's your final message to everyone?
Yeah, I think this is like super exciting to be part of and to be, on this like pioneer group with all these amazing artists with me. Yeah, it's just really exciting to get to be a part of this, and it's like extra real to see everyone here for me. But yeah, just want to say thanks to to Alex, to Kelly, Cam, everyone part of this project, and Kat as well, for letting me for trusting me to bring out that story that she wanted to tell in her music. And it's going to be really exciting to see where we go from here. And just, yeah, thank you everybody. It's amazing.
Thanks, Cabu. Alex? Oh, you're on mute, Alex. Okay, there you go. You're unmuted.
Yeah, I mean, thank you to everyone for being here. The media, some of the media actually are friends of mine. Really great to have all of you guys. I know you from this day from today, you probably are wondering how we can make this a successful thing, and it is really up to everyone here in the room that can make a difference. So it starts. I gotta say, this is not the end, and this is the beginning, and things are just gonna go great from here. So we have a lot of surprises that are coming, more artists, more songs. I cannot tell you who they are yet, but you're gonna be blown away once we have that.
Looking forward to that. Alex Lim, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's hear from Kelly Mangas. Hi, Kelly.
Hey guys, this was such a great session, and I just wanted to thank everyone, all the media, all the people who put this together, all the producers, the artists, and here we are, right? And thank you for all the trust, all the support, and all the hard work you guys have done just to make this happen. Thank you to Alex, of course, and the Warner team. Thank you to everyone, and I'm very excited to see what's next. There are a lot of plans, a lot of projects, and a lot of ways to grow, even for now, and for next year. So expect more from us, and expect us to continue this process and keep on going and really try to elevate the Filipino sound, Filipino music. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to the media. Thank you, guys.
We will definitely do that. Thank you so much, Kelly. And now we have some last few words from Miss Sarah Smile. And again, guys, she lost her voice, so I will be reading her message out for you. Okay, so it says, thank you everyone for attending today and taking the time to ask questions, share your thoughts, and amplify the movement together. It is our absolute honor to work with so many Filipino artists, producers, creatives with Kelly, Alex, and the Warner Philippines team. There is a deep, deep passion in each artist, and there is such a great desire to share, connect, collaborate, and make beautiful music to be heard globally. It is inspiring to see these relationships form and their musical ambitions grow. There are so many amazing talents who deserve a platform to shine, and we are excited to pave the way with GLOPM. Thank you again for your belief and support. There you go. So that is the end of the message of Miss Sarah Smile. Thank you so much to everyone who stayed with us from beginning to end. And please do not forget to support GLOPM and use our official hashtag GLOPM. That's GLOPM. And again, please follow GLOPM and Warner Music Philippines on our social media accounts. Once again, this has been VJ Ai de la Cruz from the #1 music channel in the Philippines, Mix. Have a great day or night. Stay safe and God bless. Keep supporting GLOPM.